Now, in number 10, we're given a different graph. A particle P moves on the number line shown in part A. And what's happening here is this is a position time graph. So now, if we're given the position, then the slope of this graph gives us our velocity. So it says here, when is it moving to the left? It will be moving to the left whenever the slope is negative. And we can see that that is between 2 and 3, and also from 5 to 6. Now, it's going to be moving to the right whenever it is positive, but that will only be from 0 to 1. And then standing still, it will be whenever the velocity, which is the slope, is 0. So that would be from 1 to 2, and then from 3 to 5. Now, in part B, it asks us to graph the particle's velocity and the speed. So here, the velocity from 0 to 1, the change in position is 2. So the slope of that line would be 2, and then it would be 0. And then the slope of this line, it's going from 2 to negative 2 over a change of 1. And so that would have a slope of negative 4. Then it would be 0. And then this would be a slope of negative 2. So if we were sketching the graph would look something like this. From 0 to 1 second, from 0 to 1, the slope would be 2. Okay, if this is 2, then it would have a slope of 0 from 1 to 2. Then from 2 to 3, then the slope is going to be negative 4. So that would be way down here. This would be at negative 4. And then it would go back up to 0. And then it would have a slope of negative 2. So it's going to, this would be a graph of the velocity. Now, if we're graphing the speed, then the speed is the absolute value of the velocity. So it would be 2, 0, and then instead of jumping down here to negative 4, that would be up here at positive 4. So this one would also be up here at positive 2. So we have 2, 0, negative 2 if it's a velocity graph, but if it's a speed graph, then any negative values would, we would take the absolute value of those, and that would be above the x-axis.